As Britain approaches the end of the century, we have been with the same masters now for 18 years. We still have the talent, skills, and inventiveness that we've always had. Probably more so. But in a rapidly changing world, we seem somehow to have lost our sense of purpose. Now, someone has emerged who is determined to give it back to us. He is the most talked about politician of his generation. They've called him everything, from Bambi to Union Basher, from public opinion quarter to autocrat. But one thing is undeniable. In 3 short years, his energy and leadership have transformed his party. What can he do for Britain?
Look, the Tories didn't get everything wrong in the 80s. I mean, let's just be honest about that, admit it. But Britain can be better. We can make this country better than it is. The Tories today are no longer the party of low taxes. The fact is, they broke their word on tax. They raised taxes 22 times. Ordinary families have had massive tax rises under the Conservatives, the largest in peacetime history. Now, I don't want to add to the burden of those families. They're hard-working. I'd like to see them get their tax burden down. That's why we've said that we're not going to raise the basic or top rate of income tax. Ask yourself this question. These Tories get back in for another 5 years. Will we even have a National Health Service in the way that we've known it and grown up with it? Now, we've got to rebuild the National Health Service. And as a start, we will spend £100 million by cutting that bureaucracy and putting it into cutting waiting lists. Why should people in this country have to put up with these levels of crime? The fear, the abuse, the hassle. Elderly people often afraid to go out of their own homes, sometimes afraid to be in their own homes. The Labour Party will take on this issue in every single aspect of it. Tough on crime, tough on the causes of crime. I'm a British patriot, and I want the best out of Europe for Britain. And we need a government that is going to lead in Europe, shape Europe, not just follow along behind a Europe that's being shaped by others. Education is the future for this country. If we don't give our kids the right education, they don't succeed, Britain doesn't succeed. That's why I've said, for a Labour government, its top 3 priorities. Education, education, education. And again, we can make a start. For example, by reducing class sizes for all 5, 6 and 7-year-olds in our primary schools to 30 or under. That we will do in the 5 years of a Labour government. Britain can be better. We can make this country better than it is. And I am not going to promise anything that I can't deliver. But I do tell you that today's Labour Party, transformed as it is, with the strength of leadership and the strength of unity behind it, can make this country better.
After 18 years of weak leadership, incompetence, and broken promises, Britain deserves better. Give Tony Blair your mandate on May the 1st, and let him give Britain back its sense of purpose.